Are you sure? All right, go.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? Welcome back to this week's update. So, wanted to walk y'all through. We're going to do some watering. We got home from work not too long ago, and these plants are definitely going to need a good drink because it's hot here in Texas. The temperatures are in the triple digits for the next week. So, if you all just want to follow me around, I'll point some things out. And you know, eventually we'll move to the front yard, which that's where more of, I guess, new stuff is going on. So I'll start back here with the tomatoes. So one of the challenges Rob and I have definitely been running into with this heat is making sure these plants are maintained. The last few days we've been able to do it. Well, last 3 days going back to Sunday. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, we've been able to get out here twice a day and water them. But the challenge that comes up with us is at the end of the week, because Rob and I were working during the day, and we've been experiencing some challenges here at the house that haven't allowed us to set up our sprinkler in the morning. But just like with anything, Rob and I, we've been talking a lot about, we know our faith is being tested, but we're going to trust God and know that He's going to provide for us. Crops that might look dead or might be dying, we can just pray and believe that life's going to be breathed back onto them. So I'm going to see, Rob, what do you think more water should be added right here to the fruit?
No, they're fine.
All right. So yeah, that's one of the big challenges we're facing right now. But I just feel like I said, this is a good chance for our faith to strengthen our faith in the Lord. Just know He's going to make a way for us. I can't remember, Rob. That back there that I'm getting with water, is that pepper or arugula?
That's a pepper.
Okay. And then we got the basil, which we harvested more of. We harvested more of yesterday. So we're gonna definitely be throwing those in our eggs for dinner tonight. Those have been solid for us. And then I'm gonna walk around here in a little bit to get that arugula, and the cucumbers. I'm gonna walk around and do that right now.
Okay.
But yeah, the arugula is one of those that we're just gonna have to harvest. What we want to do is we want to see if we can get it going in the aquaponics room. Harvest it and then see what seeds that we can plant here, whether it be in the month of June or if we have to wait till July or August, because we do have quite a few seeds. That's like the next ideal time. So the cool thing is, just like with anything, it's a learning process. I know for me, I've been learning a lot from Rob. It's, I'm thankful to have him as a business partner in this, a roommate, because he has more of the green thumb than I do, and just the knowledge that he shared with me on plant maintenance, just the experience that he's had, because I'm more of the guy who's like, yeah, healthy food, you know what I mean? So. Maybe point. So this is probably the lessons learned with the plant. This was a sweet pepper plant that y'all saw on a previous video that we harvested. This is one where, like I said, it's a trial and error. With this one, I mean, Rob, you can give your 2 cents. For me, I think it might have been a combination of either overwatering, lack of watering, you know, maybe too much sun exposure. What are your thoughts on it, Rob?
I think it was too much water.
Yeah. So that's definitely a lesson that I learned too, is not only is not watering your plants good, overwatering them is just as bad. So, but that is the cool thing. It's, you know, this is year one of us doing it. You know, we're learning a lot. We're growing each day, and just our knowledge of gardening, of learning how to grow our own food for not only ourselves but for others. So, you know, we're gonna run into it, and it's just, you know, lessons learned for future reference. You want to soak the corn real good.
Water what you can back here. That.
There we go. Maybe get some more height behind the watering. Look at all those blooms, flowers. Right there, where I'm watering. A lot of flowers, which is a good sign. That one has the corn and cantaloupe, right, Rob?
Correct.
Let's see what I can get over here.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay.
We can water that from the other side.
All right. Are these grapes in here or pollinators? What are they, Rob? I see a lot of bees that come around this.
This is a porcelain vine. As the berries age, they're going to turn various colors. It's beautiful. We'll have some pictures of that to post in time.
Cool.
But they do attract wasps and bees and others, so they are great for pollinating or attracting pollinators. That's our Mexican bird of paradise.
Rob, I don't know if you want to...
Look at the strawberries on that one.
Yeah, I was about to say, if you want to get a close in. These have really come back to life nicely. I know y'all maybe have seen them in a previous video where we had them closer to the house, the air conditioning unit. They just weren't getting enough sun, but yeah, it looks like they're producing a lot better over here.
These are bigger too.
Alright, so now we can get it from this side better. Probably a weed right here.
Go back around, come in through here.
Oh, like this way?
Yeah.
Okay. right, so we're back live. Had to get a quick break in because the phone got overheated. I told y'all the heat is, but some encouraging sign on this tomato plant, there we go, is y'all can see we got a tomato going right there. And then Rob, if you want to show them the hot banana, it's produced really well for us. We probably can cut, well, I don't know, we maybe wait a couple days on these bigger ones, but I mean, you can see all over, it's producing. There's a lot of fruit there. So, and then I guess the last thing, I know we've shown it on, I think we showed it maybe on the harvesting of potatoes, but Rob, if you want to show them, we did get this area dug up, got all the monkey grass, right?
Yeah.
Monkey grass out, and eventually we'll get back here, get the tiller out, because what we want to do is put some plants over here. So that's thank y'all for following me around, seeing us water our plants, talk about them. And now, if y'all want to follow me to the front yard, I'll show you probably the latest thing we've been working on. So let's go. All right, so now we're out front, and this is probably the newest development. Is we're gonna dig up the front yard on the other side of the sidewalk because we're on the corner lot. So this is what we've been able to do so far. We've been able to dig up part of this stretch over to the mailbox. And that's kind of our summer project between now and the end of summer, because what we ideally want to do is we want to take it all the way that way to the street, and then we have more grass on the other side of the sidewalk that goes that way. So that's our big summer project, is we're digging all that up so that we can be ready for late summer and planting more things out front. And our mission with planting stuff out here is so that our neighbors, you know, they see stuff that's ready for harvest, they can grab it, it's freely theirs, because we want to serve our neighborhood, provide food for them. So yeah, that's just kind of our project out here. And also we want to take you back inside now, because we know on one of our more recent weekly updates we showed you all the blessing that we got at Lowe's, and God came through again, providing through Lowe's. So why don't we take you inside and Rob will break that down.
Tim's backing up like a penguin. Hey, welcome back. And wanted to share, Tim had mentioned a special blessing that we got from God through Lowe's. And this is not all of the blessing. This is at least 75 seed packs that Lowe's had to donate. It's outside of the growing season, that kind of thing. And so since it's a pay by scan, they can't discount it and so forth, so they just have to donate it. And we were able to participate in that donation process, which was a blessing because we also want to bless other people. So this is just going to be passing along. Now, we'll update you more on the other seeds that we got as well, because we got a lot. Like I said, this is just over 75. And we got some really good stuff in here that we're going to be planting and sharing with our neighbors, as well as, you know, consuming some for ourselves.